Hi, this is the Jujube Be Quick and Cobalt Blossom, and I have another quick idea for how to use these. This is our activity quick. I have 2-year-old twins and a 1-year-old, and this is what we pack when we go out. I take this with me if we're going to be at restaurants or if I know we're going to be at a certain place for a while. It gives them a variety of activities to do. So I have 3 cars for my 3 kids, and this one. Then I also have something more for my 1-year-old. This is something he can kind of chew on, and then it's also goes over numbers, so you can learn numbers, and then on the back it goes over animals, and it has 3 different languages. So that's really nice. I also work on this with my 2.5-year-olds. We practice saying our numbers, shapes, when we're out, and we also do signing with these. My kids do signing time, so we practice our signs for those. So I have 2 of those. One focuses on numbers and the other one focuses on letters. And then I also keep coloring pages in here. And these I get from church, but you can get them from any coloring book. Just rip them out. And so maybe I give them some crayons and we color these pages. This one, you can also bring an activity page, and this would be more where you're going to be able to interact with them. And this one says to color all the 1s in blues, all the 2s in purple. So again, this would be focusing on teaching them color and and number recognition on this one. So you can take an activity page. So I keep 2 of those for my 2-year-olds. And then in the pouch here, I keep 2 pencils for them to practice their writing or just holding a pencil, and then I keep crayons in that pouch for that activity. I also take 2 books for my 1-year-old and my 2-year-olds, and we go over the alphabet or just read a Dr. Seuss book. This is one of their favorites right now. And these are, I think, 5 by 4. I believe that's the size of those books. I also keep flashcards in here. And this is fun when we're at restaurants. Let me go ahead and take out a card to kind of show you how this one works. Being an educator, I never think it's too early to start exposing your kids to letters and numbers and starting to work on sound, even if it seems like it might be too early for them. So right now they're all out of sorts because we've been using them. But for example, this shows a picture. It'll show a picture of a tent, and then on the back it'll show a T. And one of the activities we'll work on maybe 2 or 3 letters like A, B, C. And since my kids are 2.5, I use the titles in the menu because the print is larger, and they have to try to find those letters in the titles of the different sections, like appetizer section or appetizer, main dish. They use those and they find the letters. If your kids are older, one way to make it more challenging would be to have them use the smaller font where it describes what the meal is or the name of the meal and identify those letters in there. So that's something that you can do to keep them engaged at a restaurant while you're waiting for your food. Another thing that we do is we work on like little puzzles. And I found these little card sets at Walmart, and they were only $2.67. They were in the kids section, and like I said, my kids really enjoy doing this. So what your kids would do, and if they're 2 like mine, you really have to work with them on this, on just showing them how to make the connection of putting these pieces together and seeing a whole picture. And then when you're done, you can again work on letter recognition, asking them what letter it is. And then when your child's ready, you can also work on the sound, and you can take 2 away and work on the sounds. Or in this case, you'd probably want to leave the A consonant E there so that they know to make the A sound when there's a silent E on the end, and then you can work on the P sound. So that's something that we work on. And I would say at a restaurant, I have a variety of activities because as a 2-year-old or a 2-year-old, their attention span is not very long. So I like to keep a number of things for them to do that will engage them to pass the time as quickly as possible. And that's everything that I keep in my Cobalt Be Quick. Thank you.